Yeah, the commercials are...
And it's good.
It's a bonus to get through the commercials.
But I really, you know, I did... It was a good game. Lots happened, lots of talk.
So,
And
it was in...
dramatic fashion.
It was in probably...
The teaching wins, because wins are wins and they're good, but, you know, we could have pushed it.
Because I've seen it on the internet from smart people, but I tried to figure out where to find the goalie steals stat, because I feel like there's one out there. And I don't know how. I went to Money Puck and I couldn't figure out. Money Puck is the most intimidating website in the world to me as an old school hockey fan. I was so scared on there. I'm trying to figure it out. But if you...
What's the number? What's the number of points? He's just threw 5 games, so that's 10 points. That's 10 points where one goalie made the difference. Would you agree with that number? I think it's a pretty fair number.
I agree.
Sure. But they're on the team, too. Like, you're allowed to have good goaltending, which is team has never had.
I know you are allowed, but it's very rare.
Definitely.
It's rare, but there are guys who sustain that ability, right? They are that good. And, you know, we've seen Vasilevsky in the playoffs, Sturkin in the playoffs, you know, Bob recently. It's like, either you believe that this is not who Roll is, or you believe this is potentially a way for them to find a way through. I know, I'm with you.
Yeah.
You don't want to count on getting great saves. That's a risky plan.
You just...
That was something.
I practiced this level. I've wanted to beat this level for so long, and I finally did. GG, that's another top 50.
He is a fighter. He has realized that he cannot continue to fight an election as he fights internal battles. Told Canadians that he only told his kids last night at dinner that he was making this decision to give you an idea of how he struggled with that decision at the time. And he called for a leadership process, which he says it should be, quote, robust, nationwide, and competitive in choosing the next leader. The Parliament also has been prorogued until March 24th, which gives the Liberal Party some time to put that process in place. But a slightly emotive... David, what did you take from what Justin said?
Well, it was interesting. The Prime Minister said in announcing why he was leaving that it became very clear to him that if he has to keep fighting internal battles, he can't be the credible choice for Canadians in the next election. You can either say he's an acknowledgement of the caucus unrest, or you can say he's pointing the finger at the caucus unrest as the reason that he is leaving. It to some degree ignores the fact that they lost Toronto St. Paul's, lost LaSalle and Verdun, lost Langley Cloverdale by a massive margin, all seats they held, which they do not hold as of today. And Andy Fillmore, who is now the mayor of Halifax, was the MP for Halifax, resigned as the MP in August, and there still isn't a candidate in place as we get into January. He's got 54 days, I believe, to call.
Are in a pretty good spot here in the division, considering that Panthers just lost the Habs. So now, anyways, like, I know they want to win the division, but is it worth, you know, having subpar goaltending here to take it a little bit easy with Joe Woll, as opposed to pushing him in a real starter's role?
So first thing,
Because if you lose him, then you're who?
the first thing I want to note out of that clip, though, is just that he said it's about results. Too.
Yeah.
So this isn't just about, you know, management or waivers or whatever. It is something to do with Murray's performance the other night. So that's one note. The other thing is,
What
they've
are
just
you
been mirroring
doing?
each other. The one
Fuck
difference,
off.
well, there's two differences. Florida has 11 more goals for and 11 fewer goals, or sorry, and 11 more goals against. So the Leafs are better defensively, not as good offensively so far this year. Oh, and the Leafs have one extra regulation win, so were they tied today, they would get the playoff.
If we are going to stay on the standings just for a split second, and I think there's a few teams in the East that can thank New York Rangers for...
There's no way that's possible.
Right?
Dead last.
Dead last.
Oh,
Dead last. But
I'm actually retarded.
Ottawa's taking advantage of it, and if they claimed...
Well, we know what they are, and, you know, they've been a certain way for quite some time as a team. Their identity of how they play, and, you know, they're a patient team. They don't give you a ton. You know, you got to chances, and then, you know, it's important for us not to get impatient. And, you know, we got to stay with it, and you know, it could be a real tight game. So we just got to stay with it. I think that at times throughout the, you know, just going in the past, and I wasn't here, but I looked into it a little bit. It's just getting impatient at times and not committing to staying patient and, you know, take what they give you. That's it. And we got to, you know, we got to do a good job of that. I thought last time we played them here, we just opened it up too much, and they, you know,
Play.
Yeah, don't play him. He doesn't look any better than he did before. And then, sure enough, we're right back here. Not like they didn't notice either, but it was visible. Is the point. The point is, it was not like this. He got a random injury. It's like he looked kind of bad for a few games leading up to that.
Well, I mean, he never
Looked better.
looked back. Like,
Never-
even
never rebound.
from his return, I mean, was it the national game he came back in, or the game where he had the 2 goals and they reunited him with Marner, and he had the amazing where he did the toe drag and did that moment. But outside of that, there weren't many Matthews. When he produced, he's really good. He can score in the power play. That's what he does.
Yep.
Are all your clothes
But
dirty?
I don't know.
Why
Like,
are your
we
clothes
talked
Because of Holmberg and Camp at 2 Steve for them. Like Gord can at least do that to chip in some offense. But yeah, that would definitely change the math for who you're talking about
And with
and who
that,
you'd have to spend.
so let's say to Sam's point that they go out there and they get their $8 or $9 million player, JT Miller or Kadri, right?
You're going to talk about next year.
What does that do moving forward here? John Tavares slide into easy. So if you had in Sammy's perfect world next year, Austin, JT Miller, and Tavares, does Tavares come in at $3 million? Not 7.
Boom.
Yeah, no, it's the only way you keep Tavares, right? You can't. He's
Thank
either
you.
the center.
The guy that I really do like the idea of.
I think Leaf fans.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we got Luke Fox, Leaf NHL writer for Sportsnet.ca. Get into Matthews' return, the workload on Joseph Wall, and perhaps even John Tavares' contract. What that mean? What that could look like. That more when we return to Real Kipper and Bourne.
Today I'm bringing news of a bit of a life hack for those families out there who have to deal with, family during the holidays or at any time. My wife and our 2 kids play. It's the early morning speed.
Why is it so laggy, bro? Bro, I'm turning off the screen share. It's actually so laggy.
I don't even know if this is right, by the way. I'm just fucking guessing. Nathan can verify it. Can you move your, mouse, please? Wait, do all you guys technically have the same network right now? Because, no, I have a 90. Bro, there's no way. Okay, I'm just saying, it's kind of funny that NS is a higher math, right? Than you do. Alessandro has a 99. Okay, that's fair. I mean, okay, I hate to say it, but anybody who's above a 6+ or higher in HL math should get I'm sorry.
That's
Bro,
so true.
Alessandro doesn't even get boosted. He's a flat 7.
Checkpoint, please.
Bro, Alessandro deserves 100.
Oh, I'm in the caves now. W.
The truth is, I was talking to Henry about this. If we're
I
all
fight
wrong,
drugs.
that we don't really have the same math. Basically.
The fuck just happened?
Dylan, if I gave you the SL physics test in French, do you think you could still do it?
Do we have our
the physics terms, like force, work, energy, blah blah blah. If you know all of those, it shouldn't be that hard. I know those, I'll figure it out. Yeah, if you know those, yeah, that's... It's just... okay, I'm doing a funny... This is a funny example that Alessandro trolled me with. But it shows why this is so stupid.
What the fuck is this green one? Oh, it's like a stink bomb.
Alright, I'm gonna send you... This is what I choose...
Okay, wait. Do we need U sub?
I think you do. Yes, but the U sub is
Okay, well, right away, we can make e to the x plus 1 u.
Okay. Here's what I'll tell you. That is the correct u sub, but it's not usable right now.
Why not?
It's not gonna help you. Also, I have a hint loaded up.
Okay, but that's what I would probably start with.
Yeah, that's what I did too. I have a hint loaded up. You know what
What? Okay. Jump. Jump, jump. Run! Did I do it? Nice. I did it. Checkpoint done. GG's. I think I can get it. You said you don't touch the denominator?
Yeah, this is already like the huge hint. Like you literally just have to do something to the numerator. That's the first thing you do, and then it's brain dead easy.
There we go. Finally.
I don't think
Do we think Duran could get this?
yeah, Duran, yeah, he could. Yeah. I think well, question, do you think Duran looked at it and knows to do even the minus the action, or he can go to brute force?
Well, it depends on the
I think he'd brute force. He seems more of like a brute force guy.
Yeah. But it's a really stupid step. Like,
I did it.
guarantee Alessandro saw it before. I don't think Alessandro actually just knew how to do it.
Back to the robot chat. Boss fight time. It didn't fall? Oh my god. I was so close.
Oh, wait, that's true. I didn't realize. Yeah, is Grand Corps Malai going to come to the route? Oh, hell yeah.
Grand Corpse Malad.
He's so bad, bro. He can't save. Yo guys, for leading class assembly, they play Grand Court Malad. We all rush into me now.
I'll do
Oh
it.
yeah, we're going to do that.
Let's do that, bro. Grand Court Malad.
I'll do it. I'll do it, chat. I'll do it.
I'll do it. Grand Court Malad.
The issue is when he does the missiles, when he's on the fucking ground. I misclicked so bad. I think I finally get all the boss's attacks, so I'm like chilling. Don't do it. Oh shit. Oh my god, I got so lucky. Okay, dial in, dial in, dial in. Chat, redial.
No.
Shit! That attack is so OP. Okay, there goes. There goes the thing. That was not where the red line was. One or two more. Dial in. Dial in! Are we dialed? The answer is no. We are not dialed. Oh, I did it! Let's go! I was dialed.
Let's pick a number from 1 through 40.
That took way too long. We did it. Let's go. I beat the first boss.
Pick a member of the set of integers that are equal to or less or greater than 1 and are also equal.
Cousins are everywhere. You know how many second cousins I have?
Bro.
Each of my grandparents like 10 siblings each.
That makes sense. What's next? What could possibly top that?
Nothing.
What the fuck is it next? I have an ad right now, but whatever looks like is coming next is sus as hell.
Some of us go for the dramatic.
How did I know we were vanities in time?
Boom! Nice. Final.
For your Ivy, Kira?
A lot. I did practice like almost every day or every 2 days for the entirety of winter break. Then I wrote down like there's only 8 types of possible problems you can get. I found on a website, so I wrote down situational conflict, a situation of like collaboration, a situation where like I.
There's also a very advanced technique. It's called the art of making things
you
up.
guys are genuinely prepping for cures. Yes, we are. And Nathan's trying to diss me when this guy's in bench. Man, Nathan, you should be prepping for cures.
I already spent way too much time prepping for Kira. Don't worry.
I mean, I've been happy for sure.
Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. I've spent more time way too slow. Bro, this checkpoint's actually like really hard. I hate the stupid physics.
If Nathan has like a 96 and I have like a 90, like some sort of like 97, and Alessandra's like just under like a 98, like what, like does that actually give you any meaningful indication as to like what areas we're stronger in as students, how we compare as students? No, there's no clue.
The thing about IB scores, IB score actually generally conveys like who's actually better at a subject.
And then you can also just look. You can also look at like with IB, like you can see, okay, what like courses you're taking. Like you'll like they'll consider that. Whereas,
yeah,
OSSD, they don't even consider what courses you're taking. Like,
okay, no, because the problem with OSSD is that okay, first of all,
Oh, checkpoint. Let's go.
From the team,
Popping a few goals in, but he's kind of gone cold offensively. So the last game against the Capitals, Riley blasted a one-timer from the point, and it took me off guard because I couldn't remember the last time he actually did that, even to keep the defense honest. They just don't shoot that much from the point, and they don't have the guys with the big bomb. But it is a problem. I think they have 7 goals total from the defensemen in their lineup right now, and you got guys out there, individual defensemen on teams with more than that. So it's a bit of an issue. You know that you know they'll say they don't care who gets the goal as long as they come from somewhere. But this is a team that, you know, if you're missing guys in your top 6 especially, you want that offense to come from somewhere. There needs to be more from the back end. How much of that is guys wanting to play blue-based safer system where they pinch less than they did under Keith's system?
Nice.
You know, but I think there's a healthy balance to find there, and they do need a bit more punch for guys like Roddy and Ekman Larson in particular. Timmins too, like that's one of his strong suits.
Is this the last part?
Really producing a tiny.
I low-key have no idea. See, I just can't fucking do it. Yes! That took so long, bro. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck off. I don't care about the ancient ruins, bro. Oh my god. A little late. Shit. Nice. That was... Oh my god. There we go. Finally. Is this the end? I think this is the end, chat. Near the end. Mr. Beast.
I recently unsubscribed to Mr. Beast because
I unsubscribed ever since the allegations came out.
Alright, I'm subscribed to one of my friends on both of his channels, the Canadian Lego Show, NS Gaming, Simon Wilson, Vex Robotics.
Chemistry tutor.
What?
God bless the organic chemistry tutor. What a goat.
One more
He doesn't
week
just
ago.
do... He does like everything. He does like math. He does like literally every
He has
subject.
math, physics, chem, bio, any bro, like this guy does everything.
This guy's an engineering god.
Bro, his math videos are amazing, his physics videos are just amazing. His chem videos gotta be the best ones.
Even Alessandro says that he's good. And that's how you know.
Oh, no, there's parking.
Negative.
Pray. We do this stupid loop and we pray that it exists by the time we get back. And that there isn't too bad.
But what if it doesn't exist? What if it's complex?
I'm gonna fucking shoot you. Is my sister gonna get... Will my sister get pissed if I'm on the phone with her while driving her home? No, what's she gonna do?
Yeah, what is she gonna
Guys,
do?
guys, I determined the trigger word for all three of us. Dylan's complex, for me it's curve sketching, for NS it's physics too.
Bro, okay, but the thing is... Sketching, like, complex you can mention, but and like not be too, like... Complex, like, is a lot easier to mention than fucking curve sketching.
No, I know. Curve sketching. Wait, how bad was that test that NS completely fucked?
Probability test? Like, I think same raw as your curve sketching.
Let's go! We're almost at the didn't do a full jump. I'm sped. I'm terrible with slope tech. Slope tech is not my forte.
I'm hungry. My mom is sick, so we're ordering in stuff instead of making good pasta. I had a cold cut yesterday, and it was good. We got high quality bread. Why is the battle camp?
No, I'm watching.
Okay, I had cold cuts and like. Oh, my sister's here. Fuck. Hello, Violet. I'm on the phone with Nathan. Say hi, Nathan.
Hi, Nathan.
No, fuck.
Let go of me! You fucking cow! Fuck!
The fuck is happening? Oh my god, I clutched up.
Bro, I drove here.
I'm going to probably restart and no clip. Actually, I'm just gonna start pose. But yeah, like what the hell? Because I'm not wasting 3 hours. Oh my god. Dude, Oh my god. Before I get to the boss. Wheel. Boom. Nice. How the fuck? Bro, that one is just not fair, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Shit. Okay, yeah, go back. Please, thank you. Oh. Please. Nope. Nice. Okay, now no new bullshit in the final phase, please. I hate getting that. Okay. Oh my god. Plasma kills in one shot. Oh no. That would be very bad. Nope. How am I not dead? I hate jumping over there. Alright, extra hit points, okay. Boom. Boom. Nice. Yo, that boss, way easier than the first boss. That boss was much easier than the first boss. Oh my god. That took like... not that long. That took like 15 minutes. That's like a normal length part. The other boss. Yeah, no quests. I mean, I don't even know like where to find the quests. I'm just doing it for the completion. It's an extreme. We take it. Let's go. Throat of the World complete. 1 out of 5 extremes complete. The next extreme we're going to be doing is going to be a normal extreme. It won't be a platformer. Bad luck with it, and my experience could have been better. But I truly believe that a normal person will think that this is such an awesome level. So, you know what? I recommend it. Go play this level. It's pretty fun. Anyways, on to the next one.
Okay. I think this has a reputation of being pretty buggy on anything that isn't 60 hertz.
Bro, I will go to university at the University of Universities.
What the fuck did this guy just say?
I will go to university at the University of Universities.
I don't know what the you're an
The University of Universities is a university I will found myself.
D1 yapping. D1 yapping.
No, you're calling me D1 yapping? Nah, I'm in the major leagues. I already dominated D1 for long enough.
You're at like Omen level. You're like Omen levels of yapping.
Personal relationship with the Tanev brothers, training them, you can't be overly surprised of what Chris has done throughout the season with the Maple Leafs.
No, I had a conversation with him last summer, and he came to me and we had a little chat about being a Leaf, and I told him that was the best decision I ever made. So I said, being a Leaf for me.
So I think it's everything, because like this guy with his size, what is he, not 240 pounds?
6'7", 240.
You know, like, guys, I played at 220 and Allaire got me down to 213 because they thought the impact on my knees and hips was just too much. You know, dropping down 300 times every day in practice. They had a clicker on us. Henrik and I talked about this a few weeks ago when we saw each other last, about how much we used to just like pound ourselves because we didn't get days off like the guys do now. Regardless, 240 pounds, I think the heaviest I played was 230. You can certainly feel a difference. That's a lot of weight, fellas. And you know, it's a big body to move around. I know, and I'm telling you, and I'm gonna be watching for this tonight, if he's beating his passes, setting his feet, and his recoveries are quick, then you know he's at it. But if, like, listen, hear me out on this. Bad goals this year in the playoffs, right?
S side, you put X minus.
The goal is 40%. Can we get 40%?
Ooh, the what? Oh, the let event aren't as just for the wave.
4%. 6. 9.
What the hell is this?
Oh, 34! I almost got...
And you take the probability.
That's enough for me, and I'm done. Go from 0.
5
minutes!
Is that you brought us the boys meeting and everything on your
35.
jersey, the detailed players have in front of you this time of year, and there's no question when whenever I played in the playoffs, it was like, go to the net, bump the goalie, take the goalie's eyes away, and it was not terrible to me.
Fluke from like 30 something. Oh, I fucking passed all the hard parts, dude. Dude, I passed 69. I passed this click right here. This like spike is really hard. I died to this. I sometimes die here, not often, but oh.
Certainly getting the job done up until now. Didn't he get good contact? Yeah, I think he's at 3.5.
And that's the thing, you get a guy like that, hey, you're 5, you're 3, you got 8 million goalies.
8.5 for 2 goalies. Wow, Ottawa's in for that with all our.
Yeah, well, I mean, several teams are in for that with a guy. If you bet wrong on a guy at that big ticket, you're hamstrung.
And the Leafs have the best value.
What are they told? Wolves on 780 rolls.
His kicks in next year. His 3-year deal kicks in next year.
Fine, they make 3 points.
Yeah. looked at the series number for yesterday, and just to go into these games tonight, the Washington Capitals open up on home ice as they're the first seed in the Eastern Conference, correct? Correct. They open up as a top.
I'm him. Did that take less of... No way that took less attempts than fucking... Then Plasma Pulse 2, right? No way. 3,400? So, okay, no, not even close. And then the first one took 700. Okay. I'm just saying, guys, I beat a level that is probably harder than Innards. Slightly easier than Bloodbath. I don't think this is harder than Bloodbath. It's slightly easier. In 3,400 attempts, which is absolutely insane. Bang. I fluked. Fluke from 74? I don't know. I died twice past 50. So I didn't die to the UFO. I didn't die to 69. I didn't die to the click after the ball death I had. And I didn't die to the end. I just won. Okay, sure. Nice. GG, I guess. That's the Plasma Pulse series done. Wheel is finished. Does that mean it's time to get back to Zodiac? Is that what it means, guys? I mean, I beat something. That feels pretty good. This is tough. This is the hardest thing I've beaten since New Record, for sure. I haven't beaten much. But, yeah. I think that's going to be it for this video, though. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and we're going to beat Zodiac at some point. So, yeah, goodbye. Thumbs up.